We made a major mistake when we were venting the bathroom to our house here. It could have caused a lot of mold issues, a lot of moisture problems, but thankfully we caught it and we're gonna be able to fix it, hopefully permanently, in this video. It will be coming up in a little bit though, because we have some other projects we wanna take care of first. But I wanna say thank you first to Waterdrop for sponsoring this video, and we'll talk more about them later on. But really, I wanna say thank you to you, because you have been patient with us and you're continuing to be patient with us while we have so many sponsors, like almost a sponsor in every video. And we're doing that so that we can employ Sarah and Colin here on the homestead to work full-time with us, work full-time with you guys. And it's a really exciting time for our family right now. And I just want to say thank you for being patient and sticking with us while we're going through this transition. Let's get to work on these projects. In a previous video, you saw us building like these giant frames for our bees because we're building the bee barns. Well, the hive boxes finally came. Let me show you what we got.
We have a ton of pieces is what we got.
They gotta be assembled.
They gotta be assembled, which is a lot less expensive to buy. So these are just like foam insulated, which has a greater R value than like the regular wood frames, and they are so light.
These are not sponsored. We bought these with our very own money, guys. It looks like we've got 3 screws on each side, so that's gonna be 12 screws per box.
Yeah, so we're hoping to create a better environment for our bees that'll last them throughout the winter and the summer. It's interesting because these are intended to be all year barns, so excited to see how they do. So we've got our side piece here, and they've got it all lined up really well. Just kind of fits together like a little Lego. And then they provided these really long screws. Fit right in here. Yeah. That's good.
All we gotta do is put them all together, and then we're doing the next step in making the super insulated bee barn. I'll show you that in just a second. The next step in this process is to fill in this big gap right here, because the foam is much thinner here, and we're gonna cover all of these with 2 more inches of foam. So we want to get all of these filled in so there's not a big air gap in there where moisture could get possibly maybe mold grow or something like that.
It's not a bee barn, it's a bee mansion.
A bee mansion, that's right.
It's a little bit more luxurious than a barn.
So we're going to get foaming on these guys and flip them, foam, flip foam, flip foam. I don't know how we'll do the last side though. We'll figure that out. We're just going to use great stuff to foam these guys in. Hopefully we don't make too big of a mess. Maybe that'll do it.
Because it's supposed to expand quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay, try that.
Does it feel like you're icing a cake?
Yeah. Can't spread it. I thought maybe you could like spread it, but it doesn't want to spread it all.
It has a pretty satisfying sound.
Yeah. Our water's been having a little bit of a funky taste to it, and when Waterdrop offered to send us this filter, I thought, hey, here is a great opportunity to try to get rid of that funky taste. So we unboxed the filter and installed it underneath the sink according to the directions. It was a super simple install. One of the reasons that I really like this particular filter from Waterdrop is that it's easy. There's no like changing of your faucet, no additional faucet or anything like that. Just screw it to the wall, connect the 2 hoses, and you're ready to go. So this filter right here can reduce lead, chlorine, bad taste and odor, which is exactly what we want it to do. The model we got will filter 16,000 gallons or an estimated 2 years worth of drinking water from our kitchen sink. However, if you want the next level of water filtration, you can get the Waterdrop X series reverse osmosis system with a re-mineral function. After installing the filter, we ran the water for the 5 minutes that Waterdrop recommends. Let's see how it tastes. This is now my third glass of water, and I gotta say, Jules, the water is a lot better now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not just saying that either. It really is better.
Cool.
But guys, there is a link and a special discount to Waterdrop down in the description below. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the next project. Come on.
This right here is a washer and dryer combo, the exact same one that we have in the apartment, but we're gonna put this one in the house. And the reason we're getting it now is because Sarah and Colin are coming. They're graduating in May and moving here and gonna be in the apartment sometime in June. So you can look forward to them coming back into the videos. But I love this unit so much that I'm like, let's just get it for the house too. So today we're gonna convert it to propane.
It has a metal strap on it, but I think if you flip it over and you pull here, maybe it'll come undone. We'll see. Not with human muscles. There we go. We just needed a little bit of leverage. Let's see what it looks like. You ready?
Ready.
Not sponsored, by the way. We bought this with our own money. There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome.
And tall. You're supposed to inspect these when they deliver them within 48 hours. And like make sure it works and all of that. But we didn't do that. So hopefully everything's fine in it.
Nice. So what do we got here? We have a GE washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Just simple.
This is the genuine OEM conversion kit. Comes with a little thing here about instructions, sticker that tells you that, to tell other people that you converted it, 2 of them. We've got another sticker, and we've got this little guy right here. Looks like that. We've got this cool piece right here, and we've got an orifice. And there's some little tiny black thing in here, this little tiny screw right here. We don't want to lose that, for sure.
That must be important.
Must be important. So I thought it had instructions in it. It doesn't, but I think I know how to do it. I need a screwdriver. Huh. There's a phone jack right here.
A phone jack?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe like to hook a computer up to it to analyze its problems. I don't know.
So it's not exactly like our other one then.
I guess not. Maybe it's like a new and improved one. Oh, you're not supposed to fall out of there. So I took this second cover off here, and it looks like they've updated the unit. Like the gas valve is right here, way easier to get to. But that means that it's a little bit different than the last one that I did. So on this card that came with the parts, it says that there are instructions available. You have to text parts, Jules. Text parts to 36534. And I guess they send you the instructions.
Okay, I guess let's do that.
Let's try that. at that. Now, it looks like we just take out these 3 screws right here that actually go up into the valve body. And then it should come out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Kitty, what are you doing, huh? What are you doing, kitty?
He's coming to help. Such a helper. Or what? Such a helper.
Well, we just pulled off these 2 guys right here. And it looks like we can just grab it. Kind of wiggle it out. Come on, buddy. It's like a Chinese puzzle. We don't want to disconnect any wires back in there. I'm gonna have to use both hands, so I'll show you when we get it out. Cleaning off some of the pipe dope that I had on here because I got it all over my hands trying to get this thing out. And it's not like it dried, right? Like that yellow pipe dope kind of dries and gets non-smeary. Well, this stuff stayed awful smeary. So here's our valve. And this is the gas pipe. This is where we'll connect our gas line to. It goes out the back of the dryer. And so we've got to change this guy. I think we got to change this guy. I'm gonna put some kind of little shield on somewhere, I think. So we've got to change out this guy. Which means we're gonna take it out. Hopefully easy. Oh, easy. Easy peasy. Look at that. Doesn't even have nothing on it. This one.
Whoa, surprise.
Tried to get us. This guy's got this big old long white thing on there. Goes down into the hole. Tighten that guy up. So now we got to change out the orifice. This is the new one. See how much smaller that hole is?
Wow, yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, propane is at a higher gas pressure than natural gas. And therefore it needs a smaller hole to get the same amount of BTUs out. Got it?
Spare part.
Yeah. So we're going to keep all these extra parts and we're going to put them in a plastic bag and we're going to tape it to the back of this guy.
In case we ever convert back.
Yep.
Or somebody else.
Yeah, or want to sell it. Well, that's lame. They're different threads. This ain't going to work. This is the original one. And this is the new one. You see they're different?
Yeah.
These ones are a lot finer thread, the new ones, than the old ones. So what do we do about that? I don't know. Now we got to try to figure it out because that was supposed to be the right part for this machine. Back to the drawing board. After doing a little bit of digging, guys, we found out we did order the exact same washer dryer unit that we had up in the apartment, which we ordered a couple of years ago. And we ordered the same gas conversion kit that we did before, but apparently over the last couple of years, they've updated this somehow and it requires a different gas conversion kit. But I will say the design that they came up with this time is better than the previous design. It's way easier to get that gas valve out. So we ordered the new one. We'll return the old one, meaning the conversion kit, not the unit. And we'll get it installed and put in there. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. Well, we're not going to let the dryer part deter us. We're gonna continue on here. We've got to get down into the crawl space. Right here is where the dryer is going. We need to get the vent down, out, water and all that works. But we never installed the dryer vent. So let's go down the crawl space. This is our super secret trap handle. Look at that, it's just a bolt. Dink. Ooh, look at that. Hey, there's a water line and a check valve. All right, now we go down into the abyss. Not too bad. Let's see. My idea, is going to work. Hopefully it's gonna work, but it's looking like it might not work. We'll see here. Flashlight, tape measure, got it, check. Yeah, man, the cats have been active. Rabbit, bird, some other fuzzy thing. We thought this winter we would let them get underneath the house because it would be like warmer for them in the winter. Just like being kind, probably being irresponsible, but they did it, and they made a big mess, man. Oh well, one of this summer's jobs is to clean it up all down here, because we're basically done. After we get the dryer installed, we'll be done down here. And so then everything will be good. But yeah, my idea might work, man. My idea might work. See, the dryer vent should be like right here. Pull this down and see. There it is, man. It's right there. So we'll run it from there straight down this way. We'll go through right here, come out the other side, run down that way. I gotta go see if it'll work running down that other way, but I don't anticipate anything being in the way. There's kind of a lot to have to drill a hole through, but I think we can do it. Okay. Come through here, into here. What do we got? Oh yeah, it's clear up there. It's clear here. We'll have to go through that block right there. Ooh. We have to go up tight against the floor because look at this right here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me show you. Because we've got this drain pipe we'll have to go over. But that's okay. We can go over that. Go over that and out. So, come through here, tight against the floor, through here, down this way, through that block, above that 3-inch pipe right there, and out. I think that'll totally work. I'm anticipating no problems. Look, there's another bolt sticking through. That's for the other trap door. Oh, we're upside down. You might be wondering what that pressure tank and pump is over there. That's for our old water system. Before we got our well installed, we used a cistern and that pressure tank. That'll probably come out this summer too. We need 12 feet of rigid metal vent pipe in 390s just to be safe. And we'll be able to do it. It shouldn't be a problem. Whew. We went and got some supplies last night before Bible class. And surprise today, it's snowing. It's raining and snowing right now. But look, there's snow on the truck. And it was snowing earlier quite a bit. This right here is for the vent up there. You guys have been waiting for it. We're finally gonna get that thing fixed. And this right here is for the bee barn. These are gonna be the most insulated bees in the universe. I gotta get it out of here. I think it's gonna take both hands. Wait, maybe. Oh, let's take these out first. Here's this guy over here. Whew. It's a little chilly out here today, guys. Yeah, it's a little chilly. Chilly and wet. These things, man, these panels, they're not cheap anymore. These things were $50 each. 4x8 sheet of 2-inch insulation. Yeah, this stuff right here. Blur out the keypads, Heather. All right. Whew. Get inside. We got the heater going in the garage. Oh, it's so nice in there. What a great place to work now. Warmth, my friends, warmth. And there's the heater right back there. Our bee boxes we were working on. We got some more foaming to do and getting those guys ready. And then we can start cutting that insulation, putting it on the outside and wrapping them. They're gonna have like this much insulation. It's gonna be crazy. All right, first things first, you can see we've got a ton of extra foam here that came out because it's supposed to expand. So we're gonna try to cut that out. We've got these razor knives right here. So we got these razor knives just from the dollar store. 3 of them for $1.25. We're gonna try to use them to cut this off. Oh, wow. Well, that was pretty good. That was way nice. So here you can see we still have some voids in there. We'll go ahead and just touch these up with foam and make sure that it gets all filled in. But Jules, watch this, man. Watch. So you just take it, lay it down, bend it like that so it's flat on there.
Yeah.
See how it's flat?
See. Yeah, it's a lot, like butter.
Yeah, pull it through one side, flip it around.
Wow, that looks great.
Got it.
What did you get?
Big kitchenette. But I gotta show you guys this. Come check this out. Look at that. You can't see it quite yet in the camera, but look at that view right there. Bam. All that snow coming down. Doesn't that look cool? Doesn't look quite as cool in the camera as it does in real life. Out that window there. It's beautiful, man. The light from inside to outside in the camera doesn't look as cool as it looks in real life, but you could probably imagine it, man. Right there. Windows galore, right? Front door window, all the side windows, the windows at the end there on the gable end, sliding glass door, that window. It's almost like a glass house in the main grand room. But anyway, let's get back out here and finish up these beehives.
Marty, did you show them all our license plates?
No.
These are the first holes in our garage.
Yeah. These are cool. We have a license plate collection.
Yeah, the middle one is my favorite.
Before Jules and I got married, she was studying abroad in Argentina and went to Brazil. And so while she was in Brazil, we were dating. Were we engaged at the time?
No.
We weren't engaged. We were just dating. So you got that license plate made.
Yep.
For some guy that you were dating.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we were engaged already. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
I bet we were. No, probably not. We probably weren't engaged yet. Because I flew down to Argentina to propose to you.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's why it says Julie loves Marty.
Actually, it says Marty loves Julie.
Oh, well, that's true too. I forgot what it said.
Marty's breaking out the Sawzall for this job. This is the bottom of our bee barn, and it has these little feet on it, but we don't want this.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and Sawzall them off. Not too bad. Not too bad. Got that one off.
Good job, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're like molded into there.
Wow.
All right, can you hold it though this time and we'll cut the rest of them off?
Yep, that means, and cut.
We've got our outer box roughed in. Now we need to mark where we need to cut it at a slight angle because there's some boxes that go on top and they need to be able to fit on there, and if any water gets on the side, it'll run off to the, run out, not in. So we're not gonna cut them off flat. So the foam has dried on our bee barns, and we're building a front kind of door that's wood because it looks cool and it'll be a little bit more durable on the front. But we have this slot here. This is where the bees fly in. The box is laying on its back side right now. So it goes like this right here. And then this part right here, this has got a nice little angle cut to it right there. And it fits right there like that. And the end result looks like this. So this is for one of them right here. And the bees fly in, all right here.
And we're gonna varathane that, right?
Guard. Huh?
We're gonna varathane that,
Yeah, we're gonna varathane that. Make it all nice and ready to stay outside all year, every year. And so we just gotta put this guy together, and then we can attach these to the front And we'll be ready to, well, first we're gonna tape it all. We gotta tape this one all up. And then we can attach this to the front and then we can paint it.
Sounds great.
Yeah. It's coming along good. Can't wait to show you the final result. We tested some different ways of gluing that wood front onto the foam and onto the rubber tape that we put on the seams, because the wood is actually gonna be on both the foam and here. This is regular wood glue and this is spray foam. And so we wanted to see which one's gonna hold it on there the best. So we're gonna try to rip them off now. That thing's on there, man. I gotta switch hands. Okay, sorry, you can't see it. I'll do it this way. How about this one? Wow. Okay, we're gonna try twisting it now. Twist it. Come on.
Could have strayed something.
Gonna like blow a valve.
Oh, you.
I think that this one works really good. Wow. All right, that's on there. Regular wood glue. Okay, we'll start off with this one. Just on the foam. Ready? Go! Oh, I got it. It ripped the foam out though. So that's kind of cheating. But this one, it did let go right here. Look at all that glue right there, let go.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Whew. It's on there, man. That ain't coming off of that one.
Oh, you got it.
Got it. Okay, the foam wins. Let me try the foam again. Here we go. Foam. Ready? I can hear it barely going.
Yeah.
Try here. Hold here. I can't do it, man.
I think we should use foam.
I think we should use the foam, yeah. Ready? Oh, I can hear it going.
Oh, you got it.
Whew. But that was way harder, man. Okay.
There you go. We have our results.
We've got our results. Foam it is. Let's go.
Let's do it.
My hands are sore.
Thanks for sacrificing yourself.
It was all in the name of science. Last night we ran that test on which type of glue is going to hold that wood front on the best. There we go. Oh wait, we need this one. There we go. And it turns out the spray foam did the best. So that's what we're going to use. And we're going to varathane them first. And then we'll glue them on. Paint up the hives because they're almost ready, man. I'll show you. Oh, we got to tape one of them still. But anyway, we'll get to that. What are you guys doing, man? Huh? Crazies? This is Seth's adventure bike. That's my adventure bike. Those bikes are going to Alaska this summer with us on them. All right, varathane. Indoor, outdoor varathane. Stir it up. Paint it on. Let it dry. This stuff dries really fast though. At least it did in the past. I'm shaking it.
Your head's almost cut off.
I'm shaking it. Ooh, it's leaking a little.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so what kind of story do you guys want to hear? What kind of story do they want to hear, Joes?
I don't want to hear any story.
You don't want to hear a story?
But they don't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I bet they do.
Positive.
Why? Did you ask them?
Yep. They just want to see us work.
They want to hear a story. A story about a man named Jed. You know, he was a poor mountaineer.
You are making a big mess.
And he barely kept his family fed. But, you know, one day, he was out shooting at some food, and up from the ground come a bubbling crude. Oil, that is. It was black gold, actually. Texas tea. And the first thing you know, old Jed, he was a millionaire. His kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. They said, California is the place you ought to be. So he loaded up his truck and he moved to Beverly Hills, that is.
That was a good story.
Yeah.
I bet they never heard that one.
You don't think so?
It's probably new.
What's that story from? Well, we got those guys varathane one side. We're gonna put another coat on them. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for those to dry, we've got to tape all the seams on our beehive. So I think I'll move those out of the way so we can put the beehive up here on this. So this right here is the bottom of the beehive. We're gonna tape the whole bottom. That way, hopefully, nothing wants to like come up through it, eat through it or anything. Anyway, the cheeks are really shaking. The jowls.
Are you sure you want to paint in that shirt?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my work shirt. My new work shirt.
We're using the same paint that
Yeah.
we used for the other ones.
Hopefully we have enough.
Yep.
We don't have to have like two-tone or something.
It was reduced to $9 when we bought it.
Oh, because this was like a mistake.
Yeah, but I love the color. I love how it came out.
Yes, it's like 60s toilet blue.
I just thought it was pretty, Marty.
Yeah.
All right, let's paint.
I think so. Replacing the wood fronts on. It's so exciting.
And we're using foam.
Yep, we're using the foam, man. It's going down good. We're sticking it to it. Put some weight on here overnight.
And then we'll just clean it up with a knife after it dries.
Yep. It's kind of the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We let this dry overnight, and it's all dry. Looks like it's stuck on there pretty good. And we just got to come and trim it now. Trim off the inside here so the bees can get into their little happy homes. Trim that, put another coat on it, and then put them out there where they go. This project is taking way longer than I thought it would. So leveling off this area here, this is where we're gonna put the bees so they can fly out and go right in the greenhouse. We're gonna go ahead and reuse our old stand for the beehives and carry them down to that spot where we just got it flattened out a bit. All right, now I gotta get the cinder blocks.
This one is pretty perfect, you guys. Look at that. Nice leveling job.
Yeah, pretty good.
I think that'll work. I think the bees are gonna love it.
I think so. They'll fly right out into the world. We're gonna pick them up pretty soon, so we gotta get their homes ready. All right, let's see which one goes on which one. They're both really close, but there's probably one that fits better on the other one.
Those look great.
Look at that.
They look so great.
So they have this smaller one on top because this is an 8-frame hive, non-insulated. And then these are 10-frame hives, insulated. And so we built these like toppers for them so that you can look at the honey and all of that. You don't have to lift the big 10-frame off of the top. So we already had a bunch of 8 frames.
And then that way also they have extra supplies for the winter by having these two, by having the big 10 frames on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then in the winter they'll have their little observation deck in there.
Yep. We're gonna put our extra deep frames in here. And we're only putting 5 in because we're getting a nuke for it. And the nuke comes with small frames like this, right? So it'll be basically a nuke frame and then one of these, and we're putting the big one on top. Like that. So the nuke frame will be sandwiched in between them, but this one's not a nuke frame. So we're only putting 5 in now. The nuke frames will go in between those, which will make a total of 10. And then we've got our honey super here. It'll go on top, and that'll be in here. So we're gonna put our 8 frames in here. These. One last thing we've got to do before we can bring our bees home is get our plugs here for the back. This is actually, if you look right here, I'll pull it out for you. Bloop. This is a tray right here, like a mite inspection tray. Anyway, there's a door in the back for it. So,
has honey on it already.
It does have honey on it already.
It's a pretty tight fit.
It's a pretty tight fit. Right in a tight spot. Real tight spot. What movie was that off of? That's a tight spot. It's a real tight spot. Tell me what movie that was. It's a great movie.
I know what it is.
I know you know. I'll give you a clue. They were in the loft of a barn when that was said. We're in a tight spot. We're in a real tight spot. Got to trim it a little bit still. And then we'll put a piece of vinyl with a tab on it. Pull it out. I'll show you as soon as we get it done. So we've got our vinyl. I guess I'm calling it vinyl. I don't know. It's rubber flashing, but that goes like that. So we're gonna put this guy on here and make a little tab out of it, hopefully without messing it up too bad. I'm not messing it up at all, actually.
You got this.
We're gonna go, should start down here, I think. This. Come up to here-ish, and we're going to there we go. Now we can pull it out. You don't want to stick it in there too far without being able to get it back out. There we go, look at that.
Plugged it up.
Works. Yeah.
Perfect. Now we gotta paint it.
Yep. Paint it. Call it good.
That's great.
Next project that we want to work on here is getting this pipe up through that little hole to fix the vent. You guys have been asking about when we're going to get the vent fixed, because if you've been watching our videos lately, you know that we had a leak in our drain pipe, or our vent pipe right up here. It was full of water. Somebody's writing in the comments right now, you should have used rigid pipe. And it all leaked out right there when we accidentally poked a hole in it trying to get the water out of it. So we've got rigid pipe, and we've got Seth.
Yeah.
He's going to climb up there and try to fix it for us. Again,
He's our solution.
the solution to the problem.
We didn't leave him up there the whole time, though.
No. So what we're going to do is we have a coupling up there, like a flexible vent coupling. That coupling is going to go inside of here and be taped here, okay? Then this guy, it'll be coming down at a slight slope. And then once we attach it, we'll get down and we'll connect this one to that one. And then we'll cut this one off to the proper length. We've got some plumber's tape already made up with screws on one side to help Seth be able to attach that up there to the trusses. And that's about it. You ready? Ready? All right. Climb on up, my friend.
We had a taller ladder.
Do it?
Yeah.
Well, it was on a bank of snow.
Ah.
You need a taller ladder, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we got a bigger ladder. It's a 10-foot ladder,
Oh, yeah.
not just an 8-foot. Or maybe it's an 8-foot, not just a 6-foot. One of the two.
That's an 8. That one's an 8.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know if it's big enough yet either.
Do you need a flashlight?
Probably, but maybe not. You fit. Right. You fit in there somehow.
It looks like the house fell on the wizard in the Wizard of Oz and there was only feet sticking out.
You're way back in there, Souther.
Yes, I am.
So he's found the crimp or the coupling. He's got a piece of OSB he can lay on up there so he's not laying across the trusses, not breaking his body. Now he's gonna turn sideways, lay on his side like a good guy. I bet anyway. That's what it looks like he's trying to do. He's wishing he could sit up in there.
Huh?
I said, you're wishing you could sit up in there.
Yep.
So remember not to damage the boy coming out of the house.
Yep.
See, he's got his knife out. There we go. He's in there working away. Peeling tape off, huh? Gonna start putting the pipe up here for Seth. Oh, it's so dull. Thank you.
And the silver tape?
Yeah, I need the silver tape.
How much here?
I know. Hopefully it'll be enough.
Can you catch it?
I'll try. All right, so this guy fits into that guy, but I need both hands, so I'm gonna just have to do it and that show you. All right, look at that. So cool, Souther. Now we just gotta, you skip one and go to the next one and you put another strap in it.
Here is the duck that we took out, and wow, did we puncture it pretty good. Look at, there's a hole here, hole here, hole here. Hole here, hole there, hole there, hole there, hole there, another hole. Yeah, we definitely made a better decision using something rigid than this stuff.
We won't make that mistake again
Yeah, this
on our
is-
next house.
No more houses. This is the last one. This is the one and only. What are you whittling away on?
Just experimenting on this extra piece of pipe we got here on how to get this pipe to blow out this thing nicely. So I got to take off this white shield because it's slightly too big. And then I think once I get the white shield off, it'll fit inside of there just like it's supposed to. All right, wiggle on, my friend. I'll guide you. A little bit more. Just a wee bit. You're almost there. Almost. You're on. Okay? Yeah. All right. I'll hold the ladder. You did it. Whew. Now we just got to put the front back together. Make it look pretty again.
Yeah, Seth did the hard part though.
Yes, you did, my friend. You did the hard part. I'm going to go in and turn the fan on, see if any air comes out. It better come out. If it doesn't come out, we got a serious problem. All right, you guys ready? Ready for the air? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Any air coming out?
Got air.
Sweet.
Smells good too.
Does it really? Like shampoo or something?
Yeah.
It's good. It's better than smelling like toots. It's awesome. Thank you, Seth. So what do you think? It's finally fixed. All the water is gonna run right out here. I sealed it up all around there, so any water that's gonna drip out is gonna drip off of the edge of the white to the outside and not go into the wall at all. So it should be perfectly safe now for moisture from our showers. It feels really good to get that project done. And guys, it's just a few more weeks until Sarah and Colin move here. So in the meantime, we are going to continue working on the homestead and getting things ready for them. But we picked out this video right up here for you to go ahead and watch next. We hope you guys have a really great day and keep smiling.